EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Your defending AFC West champion, Kansas City Chiefs!
Leading the Washington sideline, that's head coach Dan Quinn. These guys hoping to get back to 500 with win number 4 here. Leading the opposing sideline, a man who needs little introduction. That's Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott here with Brock Heward, and everybody just about set. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. There's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So 1 snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
Kate, this is one of those situations where a quarterback has just got to say to himself, poised. Be poised. Yeah, your team just gave up a big blow on the other side, and you don't have to get it all back in one play like they just did. You got to go out there with poise to do your job and go lead your team.
Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Oh, put some air under this one, right side. Oh, the defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Now, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there, and this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Chiefs and Rashee Rice readying for a new series on offense. And teams just have not been able to keep this guy out of the end zone in the first half of the season. He is pacing the NFL and receiving touchdowns. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Man, he's been having a great first half. Really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's a screen now for Walker. Fights his way through a tackle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yellow! Attack, attack! Come back! Attack, attack!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yellow!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Another throw for Mahomes. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yellow, yellow! Hey, 43, 42! 180! Yellow!
Throwing again, Mahomes. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Again for the first time to Rashad White. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Hey. 65.
Play action now with Daniels. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 15 yards.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
Let's go. A gain of 15. Ready? First down.
From the gun, a run for White. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's White again. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Commanders, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Daniels now. Out wide to Brown. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
19 Chargers.
White gets this one on his own read. Jukes away from one. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
70 Timberwolves.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
On the go!
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! They can advance it now, picked up inside the 30.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at 2nd in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow! Hey, 57, 50,
the draw. It's Walker. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Play action, Mahomes. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And they've got to him just a step or two before. Dan Quinn pretty confident that they missed something there. He's going to challenge that call.
Previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this. He did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Dan Quinn pleading his case, but to no avail. The call on the field's going to stand.
Yellow.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. They'll get 22 out of that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 21-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick.
All set now. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Running it after the penalty. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Offense to the line for second down.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, Eddie. Hey, Ripley.
To the air, Mahomes. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow. 50, yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow.
Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And this is going to be fourth down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Butker knocks it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They trail 13-0 here as they go in search of their opening score. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's completed right side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders get it back to within 6.
Commanders 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first-half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. New set of downs for him from the 31. Walker on first down. And his charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yellow. Go up. 15.
Here's Mahomes now. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. He's got room to roam. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs bump the lead up to 13 points.
Commanders 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Commanders and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Running back sent in motion. Daniels now on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
From the gun, it's Daniels.
At the 42.
He gets it right back to McLaurin. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders get it back to within 6.
Commanders 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow. Come back. 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still first down.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. They give up the gut to Walker. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Ariza to handle it. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. The Commanders head out now late in the first half. And they'll need to use the sideline and be conscious of the clock here, partner. No timeouts remaining as they try for points. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Daniels from the pistol. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Yellow. Attack.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
I don't need to. Hey, go on. 57. Hey, yellow, go.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
57, coach. Yellow. All right, go, Lou. Yellow.
Looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And it's Dak Prescott. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Cowboys get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Tennessee Titans. And this is Daniel Jones. This one of a pair of rushing touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The Colts wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's Travis Etienne. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Saints get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. They'll cobble together a yard there. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Daniels now. Connects on the crosser. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Daniels on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Play fake here. Daniels. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut the lead down to just 2.
Commanders 21.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chiefs and Rashee Rice ready for a new series on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Mahomes on first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. To the outside and complete to Kelsey. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
3 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Yellow.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Let's go, little lady! Easy! 15. Stay. Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
13 yards. Brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push this to an 8-point game. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs push the lead to 2 scores now.
21. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's caught by McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Caught quickly on the slant. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let go.
Daniels keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready, go.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
And they just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
A gain of 17 yards.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Working inside the red zone. Pass complete to Lane. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Chiefs' 11-yard line.
Check.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Let's go now. Reload.
A designed run. Daniels will keep it. Daniels scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. Offense in the hurry up here. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Now the field goal unit runs on for its second try tonight. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
The tackle by leauge. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Right.
Running with Walker again, and he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
You know, Kate, these are what I call the body blows. It's not a home run. It doesn't deliver a chunk play, but it's these runs of 1 to 5 that keep you on schedule and take a little bit of steam out of that defense.
This is Walker on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Third and 4 coming up now.
Hey, Ripley. Right side.
Looking to throw. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's Mahomes now. Brought in. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
Yellow.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs leading by 6. He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. He's back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a two-possession game here in the fourth. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for two. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Can be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Commanders set to take over. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1.
Let's go now.
Daniels now on first down. He finds Brown right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
Gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Washington first down.
On first down, here's Daniels. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Commanders first down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Dump off caught by his back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. To throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
It's 4th down.
Here he goes, got to have this on 4th down. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. They can trot out that victory formation here, Brock. Send us all home. No timeouts left to stop that clock. We've set it downs for them from the 31. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
Staying with Walker. And he has the Chiefs first down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one. So scoreless, a win for the Chiefs. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
With Bronk Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.